Queen Bee surprising fans and the music industry early this morning by dropping an unannounced live album across music streaming platforms, just as her brand new documentary Homecoming about her Coachella concert simultaneously began streaming on Netflix. Meanwhile, Netflix stock down in this final hour by 1 1/3% or 1 3/4%, while it added a record 9.6 million paying subscribers to its platform. Its U.S. customer growth was down. That may have to be updated now as legions of Beyoncé fans sign up. As streaming wars heat up, how is it morphing the game for musicians? Our next guest has written hits for everyone from Whitney to Eric Clapton, Michael Jackson, Beyoncé, and Madonna. And now he's extending his empire to a new endeavor. He's 11-time Grammy winner turned businessman, Kenneth "Babyface" Edmonds. Good to have you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. It's good to be here. Thank you.
You know, when you first heard, like the rest of us, late last night, that Beyoncé and Netflix had sort of a hidden surprise in the Easter egg, so to speak, and paired her concert doc with the new album, what was your gut reaction about streaming and how it's upending the music world?
Well, it makes all the sense for Beyoncé. I mean, she's always kind of ahead of the game. And, you know, to have the Netflix doing the movie at the same time and then also coming with a surprise album, which when you have a surprise album, especially with Beyoncé, then that streaming is going to be up much higher. With it being such a long album as well, that means that she's going to she's going to control it for a little bit. So she knows what she's doing there for sure.
I mean, you're right. Her talent is absolutely epic. But does this unleash a brand new sort of model where, say, for example, Aerosmith drops a new album as it streams its concert from whatever venue? You know, is that what you're seeing sort of on the future horizon?
Yes, I mean, it can happen for maybe established artists. It's a little bit harder for new artists that they can't quite do it the same way. So it's not quite as fair, I would say, to a brand new artist who no one knows. So, you know, it's changing the game a little bit, but not completely for everybody.
You know, you talk about being fair, and you're the kind of guy who doesn't wait around for things to get fair. In fact, for the lesser-known artists, you started this organization called, Good Vibes Music Group. I liken it to almost an incubator for music industry talent who aren't quite there yet. Tell us about how that's going, because it's been in place for a bit of time now.
Yes, it's a publishing company I started with a friend of mine named Jason, and who's out of Canada, and we kind of just wanted to get to those writers who really don't get a shot, who don't get heard, and so we would actually look for them. We surf for them on the internet as well, and then had them submit songs so that I could kind of get an idea of where they were, so that we could actually kind of work with them. And we set up a camp in Nashville. We did one in LA. We did one in Toronto as well, and we'll do more as well to kind of go around, just trying to give people a chance to kind of get in with the writer and let me kind of work with them. We don't sign everyone per se,
right,
but we kind of give everybody a chance to kind of actually, go through the process of writing. And because, that's the one thing that I love. I grew up being being a writer always. So I was, it's fun to kind of share the things I've learned in my life.
Well, you've done that, and now you're saying, wait a minute, there's so much more out there. You're doing what, quite frankly, a lot of celebrities have been doing lately, and that's pairing up or getting into the spirits business. You know, we could talk about everybody from Ryan Reynolds, who's done gin, or George Clooney doing the big tequila business and then selling it for what was reported to be around $1 billion. But you're going into agave spirits. Is that correct? Tell us about this. What's it called?
Yes, agave spirits, and it's Revel Avila. So it's not tequila. I like to say Avila is the new tequila. It's it's different. It's different because it's made in a different soil. It's made in the area called Morelos, and because of the volcano that's there called El Popo, it kind of makes it richer and kind of gives it a different vibe, a better vibe, I think. Of course, it's my spirit, but I kind of like it.
Yeah, and $55 for the Blanco. That's a good price point. It's right now only available in New York, California, and Minnesota. But I do want to just say to you at the end here, do I call you Babyface or Mr. Face or Baby?
You can call me Kenny. You can call me Babyface. You can call me Robert. Whatever you want to call me.
Well, Kenny, I'll tell you. When you talk about where you began, what is your one success point that you would like to make for any entrepreneur watching right now that has made you successful?
Well, you know, the thing about, you know, like starting at this point, even starting in this business with the spirit business, starting at this point, the one thing I learned about it is that even as a songwriter, I've always written songs, and sometimes when you have quality, sometimes it takes a long time for the right song to get and finally show itself and become a smash. And like even in this business, you know, I met Micah, who's my partner in it, and tasted this spirit a while ago, and it was really good. And I think that if you just have something that's really good, sometimes it takes time for it to actually show itself, but when it finally does, then everybody's there for it. So the main thing behind that is whatever you're with, if it's quality, stick with it, and it'll happen.
The sweet taste of success. We'd love to taste test Revel here at Fox Business, so feel free to stop by. Kenny Babyface Edmonds,
Okay,
congratulations. Good luck to you. We're thrilled to have you. Please come back.